Hello and welcome to Puzzle Master. This is the Puzzle Guy, and in this video I will show you how to solve JB4A puzzle, which was designed by Osanori Yamamoto from Japan and made by Pelikan in Czech Republic with absolutely fantastic quality. The JB4A puzzle was made using two different types of wood, Bubinga for the frame and maple for the pieces. Difficulty level of this puzzle is 8 out of 10 on a Puzzle Master's difficulty scale that runs from 5 to 10. And the goal of the puzzle is to fit all three pieces inside the frame in such a way that both openings will be covered and there will be no gaps and no sticking out pieces. That means that if you put a part inside or a couple of parts inside, they're supposed to cover this opening like so. As you can see, no gaps, no sticking out parts. If the piece is sticking out like so, that is not the correct solution. And if you have gaps like this one, that is not the correct solution either. So you have to figure out the way where both openings will be covered. And that will be quite a challenge to do in this puzzle, since it has three quite complicated pieces, especially this one. And you have to figure out the correct way how to put them together, and then figure out the way how to fit all pieces inside the frame. If you like the JB4A puzzle and you want to buy it, go to puzzlemaster.ca. And if you want to see the solution of this puzzle, keep watching the video. And now I will show you how to solve the puzzle. So first of all, you have to put pieces in a correct way, how they will be inside the frame. At least that's how I usually solve this type of puzzles. I try to figure out the correct orientation of all pieces. And then when I'm done, when I have a shape that's going to cover both openings, I try to look for the correct moves. So here is the shape that is going to cover both openings of the puzzle. Some people just need to see a shape and then they're trying to figure out the moves by themselves. So if you want to see just the shape of the pieces, how they're supposed to go together, here is how. This large piece, you have to put this piece up. Then this smaller piece, it goes right here, and the last piece that looks kind of a Z shape goes right here. And with this part, with these 4 voxels, you are covering this opening, and with this piece you are covering the opening on the back side. Now the most difficult part, you have to fit parts inside, and that is quite difficult, especially in this puzzle, since this one requires a series of quite tricky moves. So first of all, you put this large piece inside through the bigger opening, and then move it all the way down. Then goes this piece, you put it inside as well, like so. And then goes the last piece, which you put inside this way, to the left and a little bit down. The next step will be to move this piece one step forward, like so. Then the piece that is on the back, you move it up to the right and again up. The next move will be to move this piece inside one step. Now this piece goes all the way down. The next step will be to move this piece to the left and down. And now the tricky part, I have to remember the moves. I think that I have to move this piece up. Then this piece goes to the right. We have actually to swap places of this piece and this piece. Next, this piece goes down one more step. Now we can move this piece to the left, to the front. You move this piece, oh, you don't move this piece. Now you move this piece all the way up. And here you can move this part to the to inside. Then this piece goes down and the last goes inside as well, and the puzzle is solved. But since this puzzle comes disassembled and you have to figure out the way how to fit parts inside, then you have to figure out the way how to remove the parts. So what we do here, move this piece first to the left and down, then these pieces go up. Okay, I already forgot the steps. This goes up, this goes one step to the front, then this piece goes up, I guess, and this piece goes inside, This piece drops down and we are back to the start. Okay, that was not correct. Let's do it again. This goes to the left, then I move this piece up and I remove this piece to the front. Then this piece goes one step down. This sticking out piece goes inside and to the right. Again, I'm just swapping places of these two pieces. Now I can move this piece to the left. When the piece on the back is up, since when it is down, you can't move the front piece. So you have to move this up. This goes to the left. Now, what we have to do is to move this piece all the way up. I guess so, or maybe I'm wrong. Let's see what I can do here. I have to move this piece up for sure, then move this piece inside. Then this piece, it's supposed to go, oh, this goes up and this is supposed to go one step to the front, like so. Now the back piece goes down all the way and to the left. You can move this piece inside, and that's when you can remove this part that is on top and the rest of the pieces. And that's how you solve this puzzle both ways. As you can see, the set of moves is quite complicated. Even when I know the solution, it's still quite challenging to find the correct moves to remove all the pieces, since you actually have to swap places of these two parts a couple of times in order to solve the puzzle. So if you like the JB4A puzzle and you want to buy it, or you want to try some other amazing puzzles designed by Osanori Yamamoto or made by Pelikan, go to puzzlemaster.ca. See you next time.